Now then guys, how you doing? Back on the road again, and today, me and cameraman, we've took a trip to Newton Aycliffe in County Durham, right? We're going to a place called the Huntsman. Now the reason why I'm coming here is I've got a special guest coming on today, and this person, all I want to say is wow. I've watched some of the videos and the food that this person can put away is absolutely amazing. Definitely a lot more than me, and I'm thinking to myself, why isn't my figure like that? Why have I got a big belly and she hasn't? So the cat is out the bag, it's a she. I'm going to see Leah Shutkever, who is a competitive eater here in the UK. She's travelled all over the world doing this, alright? And I'm meeting her today. She's going to do a challenge and I'm going to rate sort of the food that she's eating really. So it's going to be a bit of a weird one for me because she's going to be scoffing it down and I'm going to be like,
yeah, and this is alright with a hint of mustard coming along at the side.
So I don't know. So let's get to Huntsman, let's meet Leah and see what's happening.
Leah, I just want to see ya. Woo!
Coming to see you, Leah. We're going to have some big burgers, chicken. In fact, I don't know what we're having because she said to me, Dan, meet me here and I'm going to sort out the menu. She's doing a challenge, so I'm just along for the ride on this one, to be honest. So I'm going to go off her recommendation.
Woo!
But I know from watching some of the previous videos that this lass can put some food away. Alright, she's done a bit with my man Eddie Hall. They've done a bit together. I think Eddie struggled, to be honest. So I'm not saying that I'm going to compete against her because I know I'm going to lose. But what I'm interested in is what the food is, what time she's got to eat it, and obviously how long it takes her to do it. And I'm going to be able to see how she does it. You never know, I might know the secret to keep it belly off. Might end up being a competitive eater. I doubt it, because you know, when it comes to my Saturday night takeaways, I just can't say no. So anyway, come on, let's go.
Leah, I'm coming to see ya.
We're looking for Huntsman, Down Pemberton Road. It's saying it's not far up. So we're pulling onto some kind of a little estate here. Oh, Premier up, post office. What's here, look? Quick, right turn, Clyde. Huntsman, just here, look. Arter Road, bit of a pub. Right. Let's go see if Leah's here. Let's see if Leah is here. Here, Leah. Leah, here. Leah, are you here? Are you here, Leah? I don't know. Let's go see. Right. Bob. Are you excited, cameraman? Huh? I've filmed two people today, aren't you? I bet you're going to get hungry with this one. Let's go. Oh, there we go, cameraman. Bit of a drive. Oh, old legs are a bit stiff. Oh, let's get toe knacker cracker away. Well, it's getting to be a bit brisk, as you call it, isn't it? That weather's starting to come in. There's a bit of sunshine, but it's also getting a little bit chilly. Well, it is for me anyway. I think it's just me getting old, cameraman. You'll be having a big coat on soon, won't you? Big coat on with hoods on. Oh, I can smell that. Oh, that smells good. Whatever's cooking, good looking, smells good. Right. Let's go. See if our special guest's here. Come on. We go, cameraman. Get yourself up to a wireless. See a look on old radio. Bit of a drink from Doggy Bowl. Oh, here she is, look. Let me bang this down here. How are you doing?
Very good.
All right, nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
So this is going to be fun today.
This is going to be so fun. I'm so excited.
So what are we having? Because I ain't got a clue what we're having.
Well, we're doing a chicken PARMO challenge today.
Right, the chicken parmos.
Chicken parmo.
So I think I've had 2 chicken parmos like that, sort of like this neck of the woods.
Delectable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why this place?
This place because they do a challenge.
Yeah.
Because it looks incredible, and because they're willing to have us.
And they're willing to have us.
They're willing to have us.
They don't know what they're getting themselves in for here, do they?
I know. I'm so excited though.
Right, well, let's go in.
Let's do it.
Let's get cracking. See you in a bit, guys. So here we are. So we sat down, we're in the Huntsman.
Yes, we are.
Ready for a PARMO challenge, is it?
Ready for a PARMO challenge. I am excited for
Yeah.
you to just see it because it looks incredible.
Well, the thing is with me, right, so obviously I'm a big guy, right? So a lot of people think I could automatically eat a lot of food, and I don't eat a lot. Honest to God, I don't eat a lot. And then I'm like looking at you thinking, how do you eat this? How do you keep so trim?
You're about to find out how.
Is it gruesome?
It can be gruesome. I'm going to try not to be too
Just be
Much
yourself.
like a wildebeest. Oh, okay. I'll
Just
be
be
myself.
yourself. Just dig in.
I am an animal.
I have this thing, right, where when I talk to people, I always think that the best meals that I've ever had in my life are when I was a kid. You know, like your fish fingers, chips and beans, when you just sat there digging your hand in, throwing it about, giving it all this. And now you're sat in restaurants and you're like this and you're all pushing it up. For me, I just like to get stuck in and go for it.
I like all of the above. I like the high-end dining all the way to the eating with hands. Like I'm all for however it's set up.
So before this challenge comes out, there's a couple of things I want to ask you.
Oh dear.
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you very much for inviting me down. But also, obviously, mine's Rate My Takeaway. So what is your go-to takeaway?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
'Cause
gosh.
obviously, I eat a lot of food, I eat a lot of takeaways. And then people ask me that question, and I have the same thing. I'm like, what do I like?
So, okay, I'm going to disclaim here because I am a foodie. So
Right.
if you said, right, we're getting a takeaway, we're going to have an Indian, happy.
Yeah.
We're going to order sushi, happy. Thai, happy. So as far as I'm concerned, I would be happiest if somebody else just ordered a ton of different dishes from any takeaway so I can try lots of different things. I wouldn't say any one specific because I am...
So you don't have one that just,
I don't
like sometimes
know.
you think, I want to have one of them?
You know what, I am such a foodie. I appreciate all types of food.
Wow.
I know, it's really
Yeah,
hard.
I do, but I think...
Cuisines are like my children.
Yeah,
I
love
couldn't
roast
choose
dinners,
one.
mate. I love roast dinners.
How can you
That's
not
like
love roast
that's like a
dinner?
comfort food to me. So
Yeah.
like, if I can get a roast dinner on a takeaway, then that's what I'll go for.
Imagine.
And then Chinese, I love Chinese. I love all takeaways. I love kebabs, if I'm honest with you.
It's same page. You
Yeah.
get it. When you're a foodie, it's like you can't just choose one. I don't want to choose one. You shouldn't have to choose one.
And then sometimes it's like I'll go to one takeaway, and their kebab meat will be amazing, but the naan bread from that one's amazing. Yeah, so kebabs for me is one of the biggest things. The naan bread's got to be right, the doner meat's got, and I love chicken tikka. So obviously you've been doing this for a while now,
Yes.
a lot longer than I have, and this is why I'm thinking to myself, what is going on here? I'm looking like I'm going to drop over soon when I walk out this door.
Behave yourself.
Have you got a favourite what you've done? Have you got a favourite challenge?
My favourite challenges, I like the steak challenge that I do because I love steak challenges. I
Right.
love steaks.
Yeah.
So my best performing video is a 96-ounce steak challenge I did in Harrogate, which is not too far away from here.
Yeah.
And it was probably one of the better performances of my entire career.
Right.
Very fun.
Because we did a steak. I did a steak not so long since in Scunthorpe,
Okay.
and it was takeaway. They did this steak for takeaway.
A takeaway
right?
steak?
It was a tomahawk.
Steak away.
Yeah, steak away. It was a tomahawk, and it was 50 quid,
Wow.
covered in gold leaf. Yeah.
Okay.
And it was just like filled with chips. There were 2 different rices. There were all this Mediterranean veg. So value for money, it was
How
bang
did
on.
you have it cooked?
So I like my steak to be medium rare.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Like it juicy, because obviously prior to doing this, Rate My Takeaway worked in a butcher's,
Yeah.
so I had an endless supply of steak, should I
Oh,
say, and it was great. It was great because it was like, oh yeah, I'm taking one of them home. So my son, who's 11 now, I used to say to him, what do you want for tea? Fetch me a ribeye home, Dad.
Of course he did.
11-year-old,
Good
fetch
taste.
me a ribeye home.
Good taste.
So, so yeah, but like I say, I'm looking forward to this because it's a different kind of thing. I'm not going to do the challenge.
Well,
I'm going to taste the food.
you're going to rate it.
I'm going to rate the food.
Rate it, review it, let everybody know the experience
Yeah.
of what is a PARMO challenge.
So I just want to clarify this before we get going. So
There's no pressure.
am I going to be able to disturb you by you doing this, or are you just going to be super focused because you're going to be wasting time if you're talking to me? I need to get this clear.
I will...
I don't want to interfere with your challenge and you end up stabbing me under the phone
would
because
never.
you're like, Danny, I'm supposed to be eating this in 10 minutes flat and you've just taken 2 minutes of my time talking about chips.
I think I'll appropriately respond, but I think generally speaking, we'll
I'm going to
see
leave you
how
to
we
it,
go. Yeah,
and I'm
we'll
going to
see how we
rate the
go.
food.
See how we go.
All right? And if there's any slopping sounds, that's probably from me dribbling. Because you know what I get like. So yeah, so let's get ready for this food coming. Yes, let's do this.
I'm excited.
So there's your knife. So do you use a knife and fork?
Sometimes.
So, well, you don't need to use it just because I'm here.
Well,
You don't need to be elegant from me. Like I said before, I'm a Barnsley lad.
always Always elegant.
We never got taught to use a knife and fork.
Always manners. I was raised correctly.
You did go a bit posh then as well.
Raised correctly.
I was raised correctly. I sometimes speak not like I'm from Birmingham. Sometimes.
Yeah. I
Rarely,
sometimes
but it
feel like I'm
happens.
not from Barnsley. I think that's when I'm singing and got a squeaky voice. All the rest of the time I've had it.
So I will ask you to count down. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Tap the timer.
So where do I tap it? I'm not used to this. Just
the
tap
screen.
play. Yeah.
That's it. Do you
Right.
want to try it?
Shall I?
Yeah, just have it.
I'm going to have a try.
There we go.
Look at that. There you
Stop
go.
it. Right.
Reset.
There we go.
That's it. I am now a professional timer man.
We're ready.
I can do Olympics.
Right then, guys. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go. Right, so there you go. So Leah's tucking in. Right. Look at you.
Wow, you don't look about you, dear.
Right, I'm just going to start off with these big chunky chips, to be honest with you. These look amazing. Whoa. Now these chips, nice and chunky, crispy, fluffy. They're just like the chips your grandma used to make you. In a deep fat fryer, bang on. Then there's a little bit of a salad garnish. As you know, I'm not into green. I don't like it.
You're not.
Not salad. Well, I do have salad. I have salad on my kebabs and I class that as my 5 a day. I think I can get away with it. So we've got
I love a
some
good salad.
big, beautiful onion. Oh, they smell good. Onion rings. Oh, they're all right, them.
Lovely.
They're nice. Have you got a method here which we go for first? Are you in for all that or are you just
Dipping in and out.
dipping it in and out? Have a go at that. So the onion rings, nice and crunchy. Got a beautiful flavour to them. Oh, I love it. Proper onion as well. I don't like it when you get these breaded onion rings. They're all that mushed up stuff. Get the proper ones done. Right. How are you doing? Because I'm catching you up here. I've done an onion ring and a chip in. You're going for it, are you? Straight in. No mucking about here. I'm not going to use knife and fork. I'm going to pick PARMO up like you. But I have got a big pack. Oh, look at this, cameraman. Whoa. Look at that, chip. Oh, yes, mate. Look at that. So I've had a few PARMOs before. And I've fallen in love with them. This one looks amazing. It looks like it's got a nice, big, thick sauce under there. Nice bit of cheese.
Can you explain
Crunchy.
to the people what a PARMO is?
Well, I never knew what it was before in my life, to be honest. Before I come down to
Describe
Middlesbrough.
it. There's a lot of Americans watching.
Yeah,
Describe
so
it
the
to them.
PARMO is a fried chicken fillet. All right, then it's got like a cheesy bechamel sauce under there, very thick and beautiful, and then just covered in cheese on top, and it just makes it delicious. And it is like a cheesy chicken heaven. I would say. What would you say?
I would agree.
Yeah, cheesy chicken
Delicious.
heaven. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to have a bite. Oh. So what you've got the softness here of this and the cheese, then you bite down into the crunchy, thin chicken. Now I think, when I've been to America, is it chicken schnitzel? See you, mate? Like a chicken schnitzel in it, there's like a bit similar to that.
Flattened chicken, breadcrumb, bechamel sauce, cheese on top. You just can't go wrong. If you love cheese, you'll love a PARMO.
It's an easy chicken and cheese dish. Should make that into a bag of crisps. Chicken and cheese. Right. So as far as flavour goes, for me that is absolutely beautiful. I like the crispiness of the chicken. I love the bechamel sauce in there.
The chips are wonderful as well.
Proper, they're like what your grandma used to make. These days it's just all frozen chips. People are not chipping them, you don't get chunky chips anymore like this. So when I stumble across them, I think it's great. How are we doing here? What time are we on? Is it only 3 minutes? Oh my days. Right. So I'm going to go to work now. I'm back with you in a bit, guys. I'm going to try and get through this. At least catch up because I've only got one and you. Look here. Tearing it a bit like it's a bit of garlic bread.
Tear and char.
This is it. Not sharing, we're in a competition here. If I beat you today, that's it, you're done.
Yeah, the only share that I know is a single.
Oh, I'll be honest with you, I'm nearly full. Honestly.
No, you're not.
This is it. People think, because I'm a big guy, that I can eat like you and eat all this food. That's just not me. If I'm honest, I'm a bit starstruck here. I'm thinking to myself, because I've been watching you for years, and I've watched some of the stuff that you eat and put away. Look at you, she's getting rid of a tray here, aren't you?
I am.
She's condensing it down so she knows what she's got left to eat.
There we go, yeah.
So now I can see Chef and he's thinking, oh my God, that's it, I might have lost 25 quid here. Do you enjoy the food when you're eating it like this fast? Yeah?
Yeah. The first half of every challenge is always what I pay the most attention to.
Is that because you enjoy it and then the second half it's just the job to get it done? That's like me but right down with cameraman. First half's alright, way back I can't be bothered with him.
The elusive cameraman.
This is it. He can't do it because obviously he's bigger than me. I've got to watch his weight and his figure.
Oh yeah, of course. But poor cameramen, they get to watch us eat, they don't eat themselves.
Nope. So how do you keep trim like this then? Because you're eating this now, most people, you know, to be honest, I'd eat that and that's 3 stone on me.
This is like 3 days of calories for me.
So then do you not eat calories for the next 3 days? Is that what you do? Is you balance it out?
I balance it out over a week.
Right.
So I'll fast an intermittent fast, which basically means I skip a few meals to save the calories and then try and balance out at the end of the week.
Right.
But obviously I go to the gym and I do actually train.
Alright.
And she's looking at me, I do go to, and I do actually train. I go to the gym.
It's a bit of an inside joke at my gym that I don't actually train.
Right. Because I go to the gym, because at my gym, they've got vending machine with Duo Mars bars, that's the only reason why I go. Because you can still get them for 50p. That's about it. But no, I have got a gym membership, but I only go for October to Sauna, to be honest. Right, here we go. I'm going to try and put this one, I'm watching you now. I'm going to put this one away. Here we have it.
Was that it? You're done?
I'm still chewing. Oh, God, can't do that. I'm not being funny, he must have a big mouth. There's a lot in there now. Have you ever does it make you feel ill sometimes?
At the end of a challenge, if I'm trying to take big bites, it doesn't feel nice.
Oh my God.
Right.
I'm gonna, you know what? I don't think I can do no more, can I?
You're not done, Danny, come on.
I'll crack on with chips.
Don't make me full name you.
For what? For what?
Full name you.
All right.
I Daniel people you.
There's definitely an art form to this. Because I'm thinking, I need to go for a grandad nap in a minute. I'm getting tired. I've only got a little plate. So we're just dipping up to 9 minutes here. Oh. This might be the only time I want to try and have some food. You could help me out here, bro. Got some of this.
Come on, Danny. Give it some welly.
Give it some well. Look at you here. Monster, mate. It's that Halloween episode, this. I'm sat outside of Bigfoot having a big dinner.
Danny said, just be yourself, so this is what I'm doing.
Yeah, you be yourself. Huh. You can imagine it, can't you? Imagine taking Leah out on a date. You're like, right, love, what do you want for your starter? Bang, menu's gone. What do you want for your main course? Full menu, love. Every time you've got through your prawn cocktail, she's done 3 steaks in.
It's a massive misconception, you know. People are like, oh, I'd hate to take you out on a date. I'm like, literally, this is me working. I'm working.
Go on, I'll let you off.
I wouldn't let like a finance guy get out the Excel spreadsheet during a date and do his work, and so I'm not going to eat like
Look, see?
getting passionate, you see.
Ugh.
I'm a lovely date, by the way. Corroborate, Danny, please.
Yeah, lovely date. Before this, we had a bottle of wine and a chat. And she didn't neck that. You can see she's still sober.
I'm a non-drinker, so
Are you? I don't drink much.
relatively cheap.
Well, yeah, relatively cheap if you finish it all. That's it. Note to pay. Have you? That's it. You're done. But no, I don't drink much. I have probably a couple of glasses of wine at Christmas. Oh my God. If I'm honest, I can't see how you're doing this. This is boggling my mind. Because
Basically, am I impressing you, Danny?
you are impressing me, the fact that, because when you're eating a PARMO, with that cheese is heavy, and then you've got those taters going in as well with chips. That's what's boggling my mind. I mean, you know, the greenage and the onion rings, they're probably a little bit, you know, they put that little bit of grease and fat in there. But it's that for me, the amount in the cheese. Oh, cameraman's like, come on, Dan, get eating your late side down here. Mate, you try doing this. Oh, I know I laid off breakfast, but I think I should have at least had some cornflakes and light stomach first. Oh, what was on? Oh my. So do you look at time and food and think, right, I've got enough time to do this? Do you portion it out in your head? Was that some more toast?
Would you do the honours?
I will be here to assist you today in busting this challenge wide open.
Get some ice in there just to put more calories in. Right. So I've got my mojo now. And I've lost it again. So going back to dating, do fellas, like when you've been out on dates, do they expect you to eat a lot?
No. Because the people that I would ever date probably already know me.
Yeah.
And they know that I'm an absolute lady outside of filming. Yeah. And I'm a fitness girl, so I'm super like conscious of calories and things like that. She says,
as you can
while
see,
shoveling whatever into my mouth, the coleslaw.
Oh, I've nearly done here with chips now. I'll pull some of this cheese off here. Oh yes. See what I mean? I mean, just look how thick and claggy and dense that is. Putting all that down. So, I think what I'm going to do is, before Leah comes to the end, because it's looking like she's going to beat me, to be fair, I'm just going to quickly run through the actual food on the plate. So, we've got some nice chunky chips, seasoned with a nice bit of salt. What I liked about them is, again, I love chunky chips because they're not uniform, are they? They're not all the same size. They're chunky, they're crispy, they're soft. They're just one of the best chips that you're going to have, I think. Proper home cooked chips. Beautiful onion rings. Proper fresh onion rings, bit of beer batter. Tastes absolutely great. You know, to accompany this meal with them goes well. Bit of coleslaw, bit of salad. But the main thing for me, the PARMO. This neck of the woods, absolutely massive. They have crept up. They've crept up further up where we are. I think they're going down south. People are getting to know what they are. These, beautiful, nice thin bit of chicken, bread crumbed up, beautiful, bechamel sauce. That is nice and thick under there. Sometimes I've had them where the sauce just runs off all over the place. You want it like this really, so you've got a bit of a bite to it. Then it's covered in cheese. Nice bit of cheese on there. Overall, quite enjoyed the meal, to be fair. So rating it wise, for me, this is my kind of thing. This is my kind of food. It's hit every note for me. Flavour, taste, looks. I can't give it nothing less than a solid 10. If I did give it less than a solid 10, it should be eating my head. So I'm looking at time here. Oh, we've creeped over the 15 minutes here. So now I'm here to cheerlead you on. Let's do this. So it was a 30-minute challenge. I'm quite confident that you're going to blast that. Don't talk, you just eat. I mean, you know, I'm backing you, Leah. Come on, let's do this. You can do this. It's on a film, that, innit? There's some bloke caught time that goes, you can do this. Seen it. And Adam Sandler film. You can do it. I can't do no more, if I'm honest. I might have another chip. But
Water boy.
yeah, there you go. I am your water boy today. I've just filled your glass up, love. I think what amazes me with all the competitive eaters out there is, one, the speed that they can eat, but two, a lot of them, how they condition their bodies afterwards. Make sure that the calories are there. Make sure that they're looking after themselves, because I think that's key. We're getting near end here. 16:22. Come on. Oh, is it getting there now? Is it getting to you? This is it. It gets that last bit. Scraping it up.
It's going to be a tight one because 18.5 minutes
Is that what you want to beat?
is the record.
Come on, you can do this, I'm with you. You're now my favourite competitive eater.
We're here together. Come on, let's do this.
So do you shout stop or do I just stop it?
You can stop it when I show an empty mouth.
Show an empty mouth?
Oh, it's tasteful.
Come on. Positive mental attitude, this is it. Is that it all in? I turned my head for a second and onion ring's gone.
Done.
17:23. Wow. Wow, well done. So is that you're the new record holder for the Huntsman now?
That, as far as I know, is the new record. Yeah.
Yes, we've had confirmation from the man behind the camera. He's saying that is a new record. I couldn't even do one. So how you've just done that in that time, if I'm honest with you, I want to go and lie down for a sleep right now. I'm going to be struggling driving my van back. So,
right. So what did you think? I heard the 10 out of 10.
yeah,
You're really pleased.
yes,
Glad you turned up today.
yeah. Do you know what? I like it because, again, I think the sauce did it for me because, you know, it was nice and thick.
Yeah.
I've had one before where the sauce is just too thin. So it's dribbling out all over the chicken. You can't pick it up. You cut it and it just dribbles out. So, you know, like sometimes when you get a Kiev, you cut into it and then that's it, all your sauce has gone.
But
I
you
don't
know,
like that.
I love a Kiev. I think that they're just delicious, even if the sauce does completely make a mess on the plate.
Yeah.
But delicious. I would love a bit of garlic in a Parmo.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Some people mix it up, don't they? And I've seen some Parmos. So there's a couple of places over near us in Leeds that are experimenting with the Parmos, and they're putting doner meat in. Yeah.
What?
Yes.
No.
So-
I feel like, okay, hear me out.
Right, here we go.
Parmo, pimped Parmos. I'm thinking like a tomato sauce, like a passata type
Yeah.
pizza, cheese pepperoni, or cheese pizza topping.
So the Italians do something different.
They do
They do something
Parmigiano,
similar, don't they?
they?
Which is same with the chicken and the tomato sauce,
Yeah.
the garlic, and then the cheese on.
Delicious. You just can't go wrong.
But I think obviously this version, they've taken out the tomato and all that and just put that bechamel sauce in, which gives it that thickness.
I just feel like I need more flavour in terms of spice, herbs. I need more.
So if any of you has got a Parmo out there, you know a place that is doing this kind of Parmo that Leah's talking about.
Or even
and-
garlicky.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I could have chucked a bit of garlic mayo on, love, if you wanted that. You should have just said.
It would have been delicious.
Yeah, but for me, I think it's all right. And you know, like when you're coming for pub grub,
Yeah.
that for me, because it's local to the area, it's an authentic dish.
Yeah. For me,
So-
standout on that challenge was definitely the onion rings and the chips.
I think it's great. Yeah.
They were so good. Love.
Big table in here. Every time I lay down, it's like when I go to do like my stare gaze, like this, it flips it up.
The standout was definitely the chips and the onion rings. I think they were delicious. The texture, consistency, the crunchiness, the flavour was all there for me, and I ate an awful lot of them, so I have grounds to make an opinion on them.
You have grounds to make the biggest opinion. The standout
Yeah.
thing for me is that I'm sat at the side of Leah, the warrior food eating princess, because there's no way.
Did you just come up with a brand new
There you
princess
go.
character?
There you go. That's it. You're going to be going through jungle now, swinging through, eating all the vines and pulling out coconuts and just chomping them in half. Not a problem. Boom! Look at that. Coming to the rescue.
Anybody want to create this
I'll
movie
be
with
I'll be sat there cowering in a corner because Tiger's going to get me, and you'll be like, get out of the way.
me? Flying
There you
through
go.
the jungle.
No, I'm impressed. Like I say, I've watched your videos. I've seen some other competitive eaters, but this is the first time I've actually sat down with a competitive eater.
IRL.
Right, yeah, and experienced it. And I'm actually sat here, and kept glancing over, and I'm thinking, how is she doing this? And then, like, cameraman saying to me, he's watching you, and so he's going to me, 4 bites behind camera. So I try to take 4 bites and nearly choke myself. I'm like, but you're taking big bites. I'm like a little rabbit nibbling at lettuce compared to you.
Like I said, it's an art form, isn't it?
So will you be hungry today then, or what?
Oh no, this will be me for like at least the next couple of days.
So is that it? So you just like have fluids?
Yeah, lots of water and exercise, and then plan the next big conquering, I guess.
There you go. And what do you do? So when you're planning, because obviously for me on Rate My Takeaway, I get a lot of fan interaction, people telling me where to go. That's what I'm asking them, where's the best takeaway? How do you find your challenges? What do you do? Do people contact you? Does your community say, Leah, there's a challenge here?
All of the above.
Yeah?
I have restaurants contacting me directly. I find some myself through a series of searches. I find some through other competitive eaters doing their challenges, and they kind of give me the inspo to go and do that. And yeah, I'll be tagged in like lots of challenges every day, but oftentimes they're in Ireland or the very northern part of Scotland, and it's not so accessible. So yeah.
Well, don't tag me in these challenges, because as you can see, the only time you tag
we
me
need
in.
to see another challenge from
If
Danny.
you need a cheerleader, you know, if you want me to come on, if you do a USA tour, and you want me to come and try the food while you do, I'll do that.
I love the idea of just having like a commentator, and I think that you did a very good job of that.
But do you know what? I was a bit worried at first, because I'm thinking, if I keep you talking, all right, you're going to be losing. So if I'm honest with you, I bet you could shave 2 minutes off that if I wanted.
Maybe, but you gave me opportunity to breathe and actually chew my food. So yeah, my parents will be thrilled.
I was just about to say, my mum and dad said always chew your food, don't be greedy. So well done, you chewed your food.
Greedy, my
Mum and dad, she chewed the food today.
Look at this.
She's beat the record and she's chewed the food today. It is a win-win. Positive mental attitude. Yes.
We're all on board.
Yeah. Thank you very much. All right, it's been wonderful again to be invited to come along and share this wonderful moment with you. I can't believe it.
I'm a bit of a savage when it comes to scoring things.
Are you? Oh. She might not score
I'm
it as
a
I
bit harsh. And because I'm a foodie, I feel like it would be maybe a very...
Just start being controversial now. She's getting it on her camera as well. She's going to be like, look,
I'm going to give a 7 out of 10.
Wow, 7.
I'm going to give it a 7 because on a challenge basis...
I just backed her.
On a challenge basis, the company, 10 out of 10.
Oh, thank you.
10 out of 10 for the company. And having somebody entertain you guys whilst I'm doing my thing is also like invaluable. Lovely, glorious. As a challenge, 30 minutes to eat all of that isn't a lot of time, and I think that it should be free if you complete it, and that's why I will mark it down. But in terms of like flavours and stuff, like I said, onion rings, chips.
Yeah, bang on.
Lovely, bang on.
Yep. So it's a different.
You're very generous.
Different style of. Do you know why? So a lot of people ask why I rate it the way that I do. Because I come in. When I walk through the door, I've got a glance at the guy there at the back there, the chef, give me a bit of a smile. It's all about that personal thing for me. Because I think when you go for a takeaway, when you go for any kind of food, you put your order in, what you want is people going, "Hi mate, what can I get for you today? How are you?" Or a smile. You don't want somebody suddenly going, "All right then, I want to turn up for work today. What am I going to have?" So I go off that, I go off how it looks, I go off presentation, off a flavour. But also, I mean, I am easy to please sometimes, but then sometimes there are some foods where I go, oh no I don't, and I have done some, and I've given some harsh ones out of a late to what mine is. A lot of people say my scoring is, you know, if it goes below an 8, then that's it, you're done.
You're out.
But, you know, for me, that's not like it for me. I'm giving it, I get told to go to these places because people say that's the best, so I go there.
No, 100% I'm with you. But I do think that it's also really important what you said about the people, the service, the atmosphere, the venue itself. It changes your whole dining experience anyway. So obviously, this setup is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Well, it's all right. We've nearly killed the table as well.
We've nearly killed the table. We even flipped the table on our way.
So, for all your Rate My Takeaway followers out there, look Leah up, watch your videos. Let me tell you, it's been an experience for me. So, I will see you next time. I don't know where we're going or what we're doing now, cameraman. I just know I'm glad we've got that camper van. You're driving up, we're back, so I'm going to sleep. See you soon, guys.